Hey y'all, I'm back again. This is, of course, E, your favorite certified peer specialist. I hope everyone is doing well today. I hope that you are having a blessed and beautiful day. And I hope that, you know, everything is just going good for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feeling peace, you feeling happy, you're having a good day, nobody's stressing you out, you've been drinking your water, minding your business, and exercising the way that you're supposed to. Okay. So yeah. But anyway, we are back. I am here today to now officially start talking to y'all about different topics. These topics are in regard to your recovery because that's what it's all about. It's all about coming into a place where you are finding your identity, you're starting to love yourself, and you're now creating the life that you desire to live on your own terms, okay? That's what recovery is all about. Wellness is just about doing what you have to do on a day-to-day basis to maintain your recovery, okay? So one of the main things that I personally see in my field where a lot of people struggle is we love to use this word as if it is a badge of honor, and I used to too. I'm guilty. I used to too. I used to really think that, okay, that this word meant the same thing as this, but in reality, it does not. So for the year of 2024, we are breaking the spirit of being shy. Okay? Y'all, stop claiming y'all shy. Claim to be humble. Claim to be an introvert, but don't claim shyness. Okay? Here's why. Let's go ahead and get this topic started. No more being shy all 2024, all 2025, all lifetime. We are getting rid of the spirit of shyness, okay? Let me read this to you because I know once y'all hear the true definition, I hope it convicts you to stop claiming that you're shy, okay? So, the word shy. Being reserved or having/showing nervousness in the company of other people. Feeling uncomfortable, self-conscious, nervous, bashful, timid, or insecure. The opposite of being at ease with yourself around other people. Okay? That's what shyness is. And when I realized that's what it is, I'm like, oh my goodness, that's not me. That's not what I'm trying to, portray. Did I still battle with shyness? Absolutely. Did I want to? No. And then when I really just took the time out to read what the definition was for myself, maybe 2021, 2022, I was just like, oh yeah, I got work to do. I got to break out of this because shyness is rooted in being insecure and it is rooted in fear. And I don't know if y'all have ever been shy to the point where you can't speak, you can't talk to people, you shrink in social settings. You're wondering if people are laughing at you. You're wondering if people can see the insecurity in you. You also question too, like, oh my gosh, like I have all of these flaws. Can people even see them? Well, the answer is yes, especially if you are just completely uncomfortable. And so we don't even realize that that type of behavior can be repulsive. You know what I mean? So that's what shyness is. Now, I know sometimes what ends up happening is that the word is used interchangeably with being an introvert and also being humble. And literally all three of those words mean something totally different, okay? Now, we know what shyness is. Now let's talk about introversion, okay? So for my people who are introverts, cool. That is a personality type, okay? Shyness is a spirit, and it is a spirit that is rooted in insecurity and lack of self-confidence. We don't want that. Introversion, though, this is what it means to be an introverted person. People who focus on their inner thoughts and ideas, but enjoy spending quality time with small groups rather than larger groups. And these people tend to gain energy by being alone, okay? So, prime example, if you're a teacher or if your job causes you, Monday through Friday to be around a large group of people, 9 times out of 10, it's going to cause you to have an introverted personality on the weekend where it's just like, I don't want to deal with nobody, okay? I want to deal with myself. Or instead of like going out or being in a big social setting, let me just invite 2 of the homies over. You know what I'm saying? Let me invite my 2 best friends over. Let me invite my cousins over. It's just like I want some time. I want some company, but I just don't want to be around a lot of people. Now, your extroverts, those are the people who love large crowds. Those are, you know what I'm saying, like your social butterflies. They get energy from, being in large groups and externally, period, which is why they're called an extrovert, okay? And then humility just simply means that, you don't have pride. You're not so boastful. You're not rude. You're not inconsiderate. You know how to take a compliment. You have a very inviting spirit that makes people want to be around you or talk to you or get to know you, So those, as we can see, are 3 different words that mean 3 different things. And I think because we use them interchangeably, we think that it's all the same thing, and it's not. Introversion is just simply, that's your personality type. That's cool. And even with being introverted, sometimes introverts, they'll go out. Once they charged up, they done got their little time to themselves. They done got their time with their small crowd. Maybe the following weekend, they'll go out and have a good time. And they know how to have a good time. They know how to have conversation. They're not insecure around people. They just tend to like to be to themselves, or they like smaller crowds. That is not the same thing as being shy, okay? So now that we know that and understand that, we cannot claim being shy anymore. Like, being shy, y'all, it costs a lot. It costs a lot. It can cost you, going for your dream job. It can cost you from not talking to this guy that you maybe think is cute. It can keep you from dating the way that you want to. It can keep you away just from social settings. Like, if you have friends and you're constantly being bombarded with this shy spirit, your friends may not understand, like, why are you so standoffish? Or why are you so awkward around, other people? Like, what's going on? They just don't look at you and think that you're just kind of weird. But really, that's not the case. You really dealing with some stuff. Like, you're really battling with something, Maybe somebody said something to you as a child that made you just want to be shy. Maybe you were bullied, maybe you were picked on, maybe you were silenced. I don't know. It could be anything, or it can be a little bit of everything. But I am just simply here to encourage you to like step out of that. Sometimes we get so caught up in being shy that we don't realize we can't take that with us whenever we're trying to do self-improvement, whenever we're trying to move along in life, whenever we're trying to, be better in business, or just moving on to the next level. You can't take that with you. It's going to hold you back every single time, because those intrusive thoughts, those negative thoughts, you're going to constantly hear them. Whether it's like, oh, you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, your forehead too big, whatever the case is, or, your nose is ugly. I don't know, y'all. I'm just naming different things, or maybe you were the girl or the guy who was bullied in school. I don't know. But I'm just here to encourage you, like, break that this year. Start breaking that this year, because you're grown now. And you get to choose who it is that you want to be. you can literally choose your own identity, right? And so how to break the spirit of shyness? That's the first thing. Create your own identity, okay? Like, oh, I could talk about this all day. Sometimes, like, when we grow up, people around us that love us, they mean well, but sometimes they raise us out of their own insecurities. And it happens, you know. Give your family grace, know and understand and learn to decipher what is your problem and what's theirs, and then take the time to create your own identity. I know for me, I got locks in 2020. I've been wanting locks maybe since like 2015, 2016, but I allowed other people to get in my head to say, oh, those aren't pretty. They're not trendy. They're not, what was the main thing? They're not professional. So I held off on it, even though I wanted that to be a part of my identity. But when I really start working on myself and taking my identity back, I was like, it's 2020. I'm 30. I'm getting my locks. And that's exactly what I did. And I absolutely love the process. I love the process now. I'm learning how to do my own hair. Y'all see me, okay? So yeah, so I got my locks. Then I started working on my sleeve. I started working on my body. I started, playing with different colors when it comes to my hair. And when I tell y'all, I done had every color in the rainbow except for yellow, okay? And that may be something that I work on this summer. Y'all might turn around and be like, dang, sis just had red hair, now it's yellow. But I mean, everything from blonde to black to blue to green, had it all. And I had a ball playing in those colors because I got to play with my own identity. I started working on how I want my makeup to look, just trying to play around with different things that I wanted to represent me, like my signature, what makes me E. So you have to kind of separate what you knew and now create what it is that you want to be. So create your own identity. Number 2, what does God say about you? We are created in his image, okay? He knew us before we were born. So with that being said, I encourage you to dive deep into your word to build yourself up spiritually, because 10 times out of 10, I know for me personally, I was empty spiritually. I had I don't want to say I didn't have any values, but I didn't have anything to stand on when it came to affirming myself. Like if somebody's coming at me being negative, what am I going to say, to combat that thought that is trying to, get in my head? I got to have fighting words. And so words in the Bible, some of the best fighting words ever, okay? When I have those moments of feeling like I'm just insecure, Song of Solomon comes to my head immediately. And Song of Solomon says that you are altogether lovely, my dear. There is no flaw in you. And I say that to myself to remind myself, like, I am beautiful because God says that I am. So when in doubt, what does God say about you? How to know? Go to your Bible. Number 3, work on your body. Exercise, eat right. Just pour good things into your body. Number 4, tell your friends that you are trying to break this shyness and help them to help you be accountable, okay? Allow them to help you break it. If you can't start off by going to talk to other people, try to build a stronger relationship with the people that you feel comfortable with first, and then add on to it. And then number 5, don't be afraid of rejection. Once you get past the part of, okay, I done did what I was supposed to do, now I'm ready to start talking to other people, rejection is gonna come, okay? That's a part of life. If one doesn't like you or somebody doesn't like you, baby, it's about 10 to 15 more who will, okay? And just keep in mind that you already have friends who love you. You're just trying to fine tune who you are to make yourself better. So with that being said, remember y'all, shyness, we done with that in 2024. Okay? Love y'all. Bye.